So why hello there guys, my name is Orb and welcome to some Black Ops gameplay, and it's I find it quite surprising that I say Black Ops gameplay because I haven't uploaded Black Ops in a very long time. But I want to try and upload a bit more variety as far as FPS games goes. I know I promise variety all the time and then like Modern Warfare 3, 8 videos in a row, but I get bored sometimes, and I have a lot of Modern Warfare 3 games stored, and that's kind of why. But yeah, this is a gameplay probably like 2 weeks old that I saved. I have a bunch of them saved up, and yeah, it's not the greatest gameplay as far as, you know, a lot of people watch me for high-scoring games and for doing great in video games, but this gameplay isn't really super fancy in my opinion, but I really wanted something different for today's video. I've been uploading a lot of Modern Warfare 3, so that is kind of the reasoning behind that. And you know, if you kind of look at high-scoring games in Black Ops and high-scoring games in Modern Warfare 3, they're a lot different. I mean, I feel like high-scoring games, if you go with Specialist, is a lot easier in Modern Warfare 3 because you get Specialist, you get all the perks, all the proficiencies and whatnot. And in Black Ops, if you're only going for gun kills, you're gonna have a lot tougher time, obviously, because you don't have all the perks, you don't have all the proficiencies. So that's kind of my standpoint on it. You may not agree, but hey, it is what it is. What I want to talk about today is becoming better at video games, and to some of these advice that I'm gonna give you guys are just obvious. They're totally obvious, but a lot of people came from the video that Woody did about me. He dissected my gameplay. If you missed that, by the way, it's gonna be down in the description below, so you can go check that out. But what he talked about and what I wanted him to mention, I kind of specifically told him to, like, please mention this, because I know a lot of people will come to my channel and they will say, what mouse do you use, what mouse sensitivity, what DPI do you use, what keyboard do you use, what headset, what monitors, what computer do you have, yeah, how long have you been playing games? It's like too many questions, because people are always trying to find some sort of shortcut in becoming great. I mean, improving at video games, improving at anything, people are always looking to take shortcuts, but that is not always the right answer. Sometimes you have to put down dedication, you have to put in time. For God's sake, I played Counter-Strike for 8 years. People think that I just jumped on Call of Duty and I was a god, and people think that I know something that other people don't. Not really. I just played so much FPS games that, as far as my aim goes, it's kind of, it's muscle memory pretty much. It's muscle memory for playing for so long. It's muscle memory. And game knowledge, game mentality, map knowledge, all that comes with time. You gotta play a game in order to become great at it. I mean, some people can jump on a game and be fucking phenomenal. I'm not one of those people. I had to practice so hard. I was so bad at Counter-Strike 1.6 when I started back in the day. I actually started with Counter-Strike 1.5, but kind of the end of 1.5 over to 1.6. But anyways, doesn't matter. It was a long time ago. And I was super bad at the game. I mean, the only thing I did day after day was just play the game and rage. Like, I was just raging constantly. And kind of looking back at that, I was like, why did I suffer through that? I mean, if I raged that much, why don't I just take a break? Why don't I do something else? I guess I was bored. I didn't have anything to do other than playing Counter-Strike. Because when I was doing good, it was all fine and dandy. But as soon as I was doing somewhat bad, I was raging 24/7. So if you want to improve at a game, is gear important? Kind of. I mean, you can always strive to buy a gaming mouse, a gaming keyboard, a gaming headset, a gaming monitor. I mean, it's gonna help you out a small bit by upgrading your gear and your equipment. But overall, you gotta put in time and dedication to become great at anything. Not only video games, sports, you know, your job, your relationship, your friendships. You gotta put in time and effort into anything you want to improve at or try and make better. So don't always try and look for, hello phone, don't always try and look for that shortcut. Try and, you know, it's gonna take time to get better. It's gonna get time. But if you actually make up your mind that, hey, I'm gonna improve at this, I'm gonna put in the time necessary, I'm gonna do everything in my power to become great at this, then you're gonna become great. Or you're gonna improve very rapidly if you're gonna put in that time and effort. Trust me, guys, trust me. I know this because I had to do the same thing. So don't focus too much on what mouse I have and what keyboard I have, because what worked for me might not work for you guys. So you might spend, you know, let's say $500 in buying a monitor, or 600, 700 bucks in buying a monitor that you don't think is great, but I think is great. Or you might buy a headset that I have, but you don't like. It's all about personal preference, all about comfort, what you like, and what you can work with. So as far as sensitivity and all that goes, try and find your own settings. Try and find something that works for you. If you feel comfortable with what sensitivity you're rocking, if you feel comfortable with what sound you're having, what the controls you're having, just try and get accustomed to it, and the speed of your actions will improve, and you will improve. So just give it time, guys. That will be kind of the final words here. So for all of you coming from this channel, welcome, and I hope you enjoy your stay. I'm kind of all about FPS games over here. I try to venture on into other games, but FPS games is where it's at, and yeah, that is kind of where the main focus of my channel will be. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I had to say. So I hope you've enjoyed the gameplay, and yeah, I hope to see you in another video soon, guys. So have an awesome day. I'm out. Bye.
Enemy spy plane incoming. Good job, team. We executed the mission perfectly.